Yo, what up, my boys and girls? Welcome back to the Pokemon Emerald Randomized Nuzlocke. This is episode 16, I think. And my name is Vanitas, and we're once again in Lily Cove City. Last episode, I was getting lost with the story and stuff because, it's kind of difficult sometimes, when you're not touched up on all the lore and all of the intricacies of the games. But here we are. And last episode, we battled some Team Magma Grunts, some Team Aqua Grunts, and now it is time to head to the next gym. So let's spray a repel and go to the right into Route 124, battle some of these trainers, hopefully destroy them. Absolutely, hopefully destroy them, because in the last episode, I lost my Torchic. If you didn't watch that episode, then what the hell are you doing in this one? Go watch it. Make sure you don't have anything that you're missing out on. And yeah, well, to be fair, you probably missed a bunch of me getting lost. So it's not like you missed a ton, but still, come on, man. Anyways, in this episode, we're moving on to the next gym, to the next town. It is gonna be a great episode. Hopefully I don't lose any Pokemon to the speed up button. Yes, not to trainers, but to the speed up button, because the main reason why I lose Pokemon is because of the speed up button, and not because I'm not paying attention. So yeah, that is pretty much the reason. Now there's a house here, and if you remember, throughout the series I found shards, and apparently I can trade in those shards and get some evolution stones from that guy. But since I don't have any more of those, I threw them out. I cannot get any of those evolution stones, but I don't really need them, so it doesn't really matter. Now let's try to get as many of these trainers as I can, because I need the XP. Like, the Elite Four is gonna be in the 50s, so I gotta make sure I'm leveled up and ready to rumble. Not ready to defeat them and destroy them. Let's use this lemonade up because it's taking up space. Alright, are there any trainers to the left here? Did I battle this girl? No, I did not. Tyrogue, Psychic. Psych, that's the wrong number. Alright, so yesterday the weather was pretty horrible. Pretty common occurrence in my country, so it is what it is. But I hit the gym yesterday, went to hit legs, went with my friend, he hit upper body, I hit legs. It was a pretty fun workout. Well, to be fair, I was expecting that workout to be a bit better than it actually was. Reason being, because I hit legs and I hadn't hit legs in 9 days. So I was like, this is gonna be my first leg workout in over a week. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna make sure I Jolteon avoided the attack. What? I was like, I'm gonna make sure I get a good leg workout in and get back into grinding those legs. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try to do some squats, because I like squatting. I wasn't a big fan of it when I started the gym, nor was I a big fan of it for a long time, because realistically it's not the most effective movement for building up your legs, but it's still a good one. But I just didn't do it. I just felt like there was no point when the main movements are like leg press, and you can do hack squats. They're actually more effective for legs. But what is this? Punch, punch, punch. Okay. Which Pokemon should I teach it to? What did he say? Grass Whistle. Can't be learned. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Yo, these houses are pretty cool. They're like mossy. Get it? Because we're in Moss Deep. Who are you? Game rules. Which should I describe? Pokemon Jump. Make your Pokemon skip the Vine Whip rope with the A button. Only mini Pokemon around 28 inches or less may participate. Yeah, I'm good. So where's the gym? There we go. This is actually a double gym because the leaders are, there's two of them. What the hell is this? I have no idea what I'm looking at. Now let's battle these guys. So yeah, I went to hit legs and I was like, let me cook on this squat. You know, I hadn't squatted in like 4 months because let's switch out because I do not want to lose my boy here. So I was like, let me just do some squats. I hadn't hit squats in almost 4 months, not because I didn't like them. I actually, ooh, okay, this is cool. I started squatting once again because I was like, I want to build up my leg strength. I want to hit some heavy squats. And hold up. And yeah, that's just pretty much what I wanted to do. And then sadly, my shoulder got injured for whatever reason. I have no idea why it even happened, but it just did. And my shoulder has been pretty broken for a while now. But you know, I was like, I'm gonna do some squats and hopefully it's gonna be good. Well, it wasn't, because my shoulder was still in pain and I still was not able to perform some proper squats. So yeah, that was pretty sad. I was pretty disappointed, and all around it was just a pretty defeating moment, you know. Also, my legs felt quite sore despite me not doing legs for 9 days. It felt like I had hit legs like 2 days ago. So I did 2 sets like on squats, did like a couple warm-up sets, and then I felt like my shoulder in pain. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. So I was like, all right, it is what it is. I failed that, but I'm just gonna hit some leg press, because that is like the movement I mainly, wait, that's the exit. That's the movement I have mainly done for my leg days for a while. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit some squats, not squats, leg press. What am I talking about? Leg press. And then I sit down on the leg press. But as I sit down, as I am sitting down, my legs feel like I have just been through 5 hours of, I don't know, riding a bicycle. Like, it felt like my quads started cramping, like my legs just started hurting, bro. And I was like, what the hell is this about? So, you know, I was like, okay, if you don't want me to hit leg press, then what the hell? So I tried to hold up, that's a fire type. So I tried to warm up a bit more on my legs, and as I was doing the warm-up sets, every set, as I sat down, my quads were just in pain, as if like I was legit coming in after a leg workout the previous day, which I was just so confused by. But you know, I still try my best. I warmed up to my previous weight that I did 6 reps with, and I did only 2. So yeah, that was pretty depressing, but it is what it is. So yeah, I was like, what the hell? I just moved on to calf raises and did all the other exercises. I already had in mind that my legs feel a bit weaker that day, so you know, I just did a bit of less weight, which is, you know, that's just that was because I hadn't hit legs in 9 days. And you know, I learned my lesson. Now if you don't hit legs for 9 days, then when you come back, you're gonna be weaker. And I mean, that makes sense, obviously. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty sad. But now I hit that leg day, and I'm sure the next one, my legs are gonna be pretty fine. So yeah, next leg day, I'm ready to put in that work. I'm ready to hit that leg press for some heavy weight, and hopefully my legs aren't gonna be in horrible pain. Also, when I came home, Jesus, when I came home, it was so bad. Mud shot is super effective, Jesus. Hold up. Alright, Frankie, you can finish off Arbok. And you, I'm gonna switch you out to... Let's switch you out to Ness. Hyper Potion. Alright. Oh, come on, just stall a bit more. Why don't you? Wait, is Surf gonna hit Frankie? Well, even if it does, it's not gonna do a lot of damage. He's a beast. So, yeah, I finished legs yesterday. You know, I went with my friend, but since he was doing upper body, I ended up finishing like earlier than him, and I was planning on waiting on him for a bit, but like I was thinking of doing some cardio after, but like I was just tired, and that leg day was like 2 hours long already, so I was like, what the hell is going on? Even because a 2-hour leg day, that is unheard of. Most of my leg days I'm finished in an hour. So yeah, it was pretty obvious I was going pretty slow, and I was like, I just want to go home now. No, I did all my exercises. So yeah, I just went to the bus and I hopped out. Like the bus stop that I hopped out at was like 1 kilometer from my home, because I wanted to stop by Lidl, my goated store, and Frankie hits himself. And so I stopped by there, buy some food, and then I had to walk home through the rainy day, which was very sad. I gotta switch out Frankie, he's confused. I think Bear's the best option. And then I'm gonna Surf. Alright. I'm gonna try not to speed up. This is like an intense gym battle. These Pokemon are a couple levels above. Like this is intense. This is scary. So let's... This guy goes for Protect. What? So yeah, after that I had to walk from the Lidl home, and so my legs were pretty hurt. I was pretty tired. And when I was home, got home, took a shower, ate a tasty meal. It was just yummy, yummy. And then once it all settled in, as I was sitting down on my chair, my legs just felt like they're about to just snap. Like, dude, my quads were in so much pain. Like, I was like, what the hell? So, pretty much the moral of the story is that you should not skip legs. Well, the thing is, I wasn't intending to skip legs at all. It just so happened that after that leg day, so last Wednesday, which is 10 days ago now, I hit legs with a friend. Then Thursday was a rest day, and then on Friday went to hit upper body with a friend. And then I was planning on going to hit legs on Saturday, but on Friday, on the 5th, I'm pretty sure I talked about this in one of my previous videos. On Friday, I went to the city's biggest event of the year, pretty much, the city's birthday. I met a couple friends, and I got insanely drunk. So, don't drink, also moral of the story. Drink, but with moderation. Like, don't go overboard, you know? Know your limits. But, yeah, I got incredibly drunk with my friends, and I was incredibly... Let's use incredibly multiple times. The Incredibles also was a very good movie. More about that a few minutes later. So I got incredibly drunk, and the next day I was incredibly sick, obviously. So after that, I was just trying to recover. The next day, the Saturday, no chance that I was going to the freaking gym, because I was just cooked. I was cooked, bro. Cooked beyond belief. My legs were what am I talking? I was very sick, very ill from being drunk. Yeah. And so there was absolutely no way that I'm gonna wait, what is this, old man alive? Like the shoreline, whatever. Oh, who's this guy? Feeling good, I'm doing great. I heard Moss Deep's gym leader's pretty strong. Something about this town. People are going to Space Center. Alright, Scotty. Jimmy here, how's it going? Alright, what? It's a White Rock Space Center. Alright, so as I was saying, there was no chance I'm gonna be hitting the gym when I'm hungover, and that day I got out of bed at 3 p.m. unlike my usual like 9 to 10 a.m. schedule. So, hold up, do these guys give anything useful? I doubt it. So, that day was spent me recovering, so that was already 3 days after the leg day. Then Sunday was also spent me recovering because I was still pretty like kinda sick. Not as bad as the day after being drunk with apple juice. But decently enough that I still wasn't feeling at 100%. So I just spent that day recovering, ate some nicer food. Then on Monday would have been a pretty logical day to go hit up the gym, but I didn't go on that day because I think I was just lazy. So on Tuesday I was gonna go to the gym, and then I woke up with a slight headache. You know, I had plans with a friend, had a bit of a headache. I was like, you know what, I'm also too lazy to get up now. I'm just gonna message my friend that I have a headache, and yeah, so I didn't go to the gym. And later on, when I played with that friend, he said that he also didn't go, which was pretty funny. But I mean, it makes sense. Like, we had plans together. I didn't go, so you know, he also didn't go. So then finally, 5 days after I hit the upper body, on the 10th of September, on the Wednesday, I was like, alright, today's the day, time to go hit upper body. I just wanted to go to the gym that day. Like, I was like, I have to go to the gym. But I didn't want to hit legs that day. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna hit upper body that day, and the next day I'm gonna hit legs. But I end up hitting upper body, and then the next day I don't go to the gym again. So pretty much that was pretty lazy of me. But finally, yesterday on the Friday, I go and hit legs 9 days after. So moral of the story, do not skip leg day, because when you go hit legs again, your legs are gonna be cooked and it's not gonna be fun. So yeah, that was a bunch of yapping about the gym, and I accidentally dropped something and I'm looking for it under my table, and alright, I thought it like freaking disappeared. I have a little piece of paper, a piece of a sticky note on my controller covering these little lights, because my controller, when it gets connected to when I connect it into my PC, it lights up with these bright blue lights, and they are so bright, brighter than my computer screen even, that like it just makes my eyes like fatigued. I just hate it. So I have it covered up with a sticky note, a piece of a sticky note, so that I don't have to see it, and it just fell off. So The Incredibles, I did mention I was gonna talk about that. The Incredibles was an amazing movie. And Steven, what's the point of stealing rocket fuel? Mount Chimney. Alright, bruh. What are y'all talking about? Did he just push Steven? You're going to help me? Yeah. Choose a Pokemon and confirm, bro. I'm going in with Frankie and... Wait, what? Okay. There we go. I guess you needed 3 Pokemon. So The Incredibles. Oh, this guy's got a Celebi? Really? God damn. The Incredibles was a very good movie because for its time, like honestly, it was very good. I loved it when I was younger, and I rewatched it like last year, or was it this year? I think it might have even been this year that I rewatched it, and it was just a very fun movie overall. I really enjoyed it. And The Incredibles 2 was also very good. So, yo, hold up. What just did all of that damage to me? Alright, hopefully nothing... What the hell? Dude, Steven, stop throwing. Like, if I lose my Pokemon because of Steven, I'm gonna destroy him when I fight him. Alright, finally he would do something. Let's just use Metal Claw. Bro, and your Chikorita goes to sleep. Like, Steven, man. Why am I missing my moves? Like, alright. What the hell is this? Come on, Steven. Bruh. He's asleep again. Bruh. Metronome. Imagine if Metronome would self-destruct and Frankie died. That would have been horrible. So The Incredibles was a pretty great movie. And some stuff about The Incredibles has been popping up. Like those edits and stuff. And I saw some like theories, like damn, like this movie was like came out like 20 years ago and is still getting theories about it. Like, god damn, man. Alright, so I actually did not read dialogue once again, and I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. So I'm gonna head into the Poke Center, heal up, and then I'm gonna head into the Poke Mart, fix up my inventory a bit, because I got some items I need to sell. Start from the top. Blue Flute. I don't know. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Moonstone. Like, I cannot sell that, so I might just toss it. Miracle Seed. I'll keep it. Mystic Water. Paralyze Heal. Escape Rope. Dragon Fang. Rare Candy. Quick Claw. Max Elixir. I need all of these, to be fair. I got Awakenings and the Blue Flute. So, I don't know, what if I encounter a Snorlax sleeping on the ground? I don't think that's gonna happen, but, you know, just in case, I guess I'll keep it. Firestone, I'm selling that, like, I'm not getting any of those evolutions. Freshwater. Zinc, Nugget. See, Lava Cookie. Could be pretty useful, so I'll keep it. Black Belt, I don't have any fighting type Pokemon, never melt ice. Resist the power of ice type moves. I think that would be pretty good on Lapras. Stab, Ice Beam with that. Tire hit, sell. Alright. And now let's buy a bunch of heals. You know what? Let's buy some more Ultra Balls. I have 2 Master Balls, but I mean, why not? Why not? Why not? Alright, Hyper Potions. Let's just buy 20 of those. Full heals. See, all status problems. Like, you don't even need a full heal, because, like, you can only have one status problem at a time. So let's also buy some max repels, like 25 of those. You know what? I'm gonna sell my old super repels and then buy a bit more max repels so that I don't have to worry about these pesky wild encounters that I don't want. Alright, now let's fix up my inventory, because I'm pretty sure you can move around your items. How do I do that? Do I like have to press a certain button? Okay, there we go. Let's move this down here. Where are my hyper potions? I'm gonna put my hyper potions at the top. Alright, I tried to speed up moving it, but that did not work. Let's go down and max repels. Take them up. And yeah, these are pretty much the only 2 items I really need. Alright. Episode's at 24 minutes. Damn, time's flying by. Now after the Space Center, where am I supposed to go? Maz Deep City. Space Center, Steven inside, Moss Deep Gym, and then after that he meets you when you step inside. Having failed at ball control Groudon, Maxie begins to question his goal. Maxie and his subordinates flee, and Steven invites you to his home. He greets you when you step inside and hands you Dive. Now, where the hell does Steven even live? Nope, not here. Let's go here. Is he living here? No, does not. Does he live in here? Who's this guy? What do you think you wanted? Super Rod is really super. Alright, I got a Super Rod. Steven! Yo, Steven! Hey there, Steven here. Where does he live? Does he live in Moss Deep even? I'm confused. Maybe it's this top left house. Come on. There we go. Alright. Thank you for all that you've done. Give me Dive so I can dive and find that stuff hidden in the depths. I'm gonna go grab an HM slave because I don't want to ditch dive to any of my mons, because like I don't wanna. Also, this pillow swine is alive. Didn't I catch that last episode? I think. Let's grab Recluse, replace my Noctowl. This Noctowl is like kind of like a temporary member on the team at this point. Like I'm barely even training it up. Alright, bag. We got HMs, TMs, and we got Dive. Dives into the water and attacks on the next. Yes, delete Poison Sting. Alright, this guy's fully HM'd up. Now, what the hell do I do? I go to the next place. Now that you can dive, there are many underwater treasures. I mean, do I need that underwater treasure stuff? I don't think so. Maybe I could get some encounters there, but at this point, like I got my team. I got everything I need. So I guess I just gotta go. Where do I even gotta go, man? Like, I'm looking at a guide and I still have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Do I gotta go to Evergrande or to Sotopolis? Like, bro, Pacific Log. What the hell is Pacific Log? Where do I gotta go? Route 127. In pursuit of Team Quaka. Quaka, bro. What? Team Aqua. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I am so annoyed right now. Like, I guess I gotta swim down. Alright. I'm just gonna hop into the water. And I'm gonna swim. I got an encounter. This might be my Nuzlocke mon. At this point, I don't care about encounters. Like, I have a pretty good team already. And like, mainly like 4 or 5 mons that I need. You know what? Let's dive and see what we can find underwater. This is cool. This is pretty cool. Alright, let's just speed up. Alright, now Route 128. I'm pretty sure Team Aqua's hideout is supposed to be somewhere down here. If I'm not mistaken. I gotta like find it. Is this where I'm supposed to go? Maybe I gotta like dive out somewhere. No, this is the wrong spot. Dude, where the hell do I go? Maybe I gotta... No, I have genuinely no idea. let's just go up. And maybe I gotta dive down here. Go in here. What is this? There's nothing. I don't understand, man. Where's the seafloor cavern, man? Bro. This game, man. Seafloor cavern. From underwater in Route 128. Wow. Thanks for the tip, guys. Nah, bro. This is so annoying. I am genuinely annoyed right now. Just like in last episode, I have no idea. Wait. Oh. Well. Oopsies. Oopsies. Let me dive up. I'm getting like agitated. Alright, let's get an encounter in here. Maybe it's gonna be a Lugia, I don't know. If it is, well, then good on me. I messed up the puzzle. Let's head out and then head back in. Let's do this. I don't have a rock smash. No. There's no way I'm going back. Oh my god. Oh boy. Now, well, at least now I know where it is. Now I just gotta head home and find. Let's go on land. Let's fly and get a second HM slave because this game has 20 HMs. Let's get the spinner rack, and you know what? I'm gonna replace Recluse because I'm just gonna teach him dive and rock smash, and there we go. Now I gotta swim all the way back down there, but that's fine because I now know where to go, so it doesn't really matter. Let's use a quick max repel and just swim down real quick. Now actually I went down here through the underwater, so I don't know where to go. Oh, there's a trainer that wants to battle me. Who do you think you are? Medicham. I remember that Pokemon. I had it in my Pokemon Fire Red and, well, just Fire Red randomizer that I played on my own in my own free time, and it was a pretty good Pokemon that I lost. So yeah, I lost it at like Mount Moon or whatever. No, maybe I lost it later. Pretty much it was a good mon and I lost it. So yeah, just like Torchic, just like Charmander, just like Ghastly, just like all the Pokemon I lost in this series, I lost it as well. Which was sad. It was sad. Alright, let's battle this guy. Sorry if I'm a bit, you know, if I sound a bit down or a bit sad or a bit annoyed. But like some stuff like that where I'm just confused and have no idea where to go. It just really annoys me, you know. You understand, you know. You're trying to go through this stuff, trying to have fun here, and then you have no idea where to go, and then and then I'm looking up a guide and I still have no idea where to go, and that makes it all very frustrating, you could say. But I have found my way, and hopefully I won't be lost in this cavern for 10 hours. Let's hope not, at least. Let's speed on through. Smeargle. Let's destroy this Smeargle. You know. Alright, let's jump down here. Do I gotta go in here? Nah, I don't think I do. That's where I came in, right? Wait, no. Wait, what? 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 I just got bamboozled, bruh. Well, apparently there are no encounters here because I've been running around with a repel and I haven't encountered anything. What the hell is this abomination? Jesus. Holy crap. I was not expecting that. Oh god. Let me cook though. I go here, then I go here, and then I go here, and then I go here. Dude, this is the exit. Let's go, guys. Well, we do this again. We go here, then we go in here, then we go do this, then we do this, and then we do this, then we do this, then I do that, and then I do this, and then I do this, and I did the wrong thing, so I do this, and then I do this, and then we're here. Repel's effect wore off. Oh, now I may actually get an encounter, or maybe I won't. Maybe this is fake. Frankie, wake up. Wake up, my boy. Wake up, my boy. Bruh. 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 Are we for real right now? Let's use a hyper potion on my boy, Frankie, and hope that he wakes up and he doesn't one-shot, and then I get stun spored. This is pretty funny right now, guys. Let me just switch out to Beast. Wait, he's level 46. When does he evolve? Is it like level 50? I went into a battle without healing, and that is a wall rain, so I'm in risk of getting bodied right now. Let's rain dance, because I'm a... Did he just paralyze on the first body slam? Like, are we serious? Paralyze heal. If he body slams again and paralyzes me, I'm gonna be sad. Surf. That did nothing. Ice beam. That did nothing. Alright, I'm just gonna sing, I guess. Alright, there we go. Now we surf, and then we surf, and then what the hell is going on? Guys, this Dubs here. Alright, paralyze heal. And then surf, and there we go. Easy peasy, right? That was not easy. Come on, Jeb, do something. Defeat this Trico. You got this. It's a Trico, man. It's a stage 1 evolution, man. You got this. Yeah. He almost lost. Dude, this is kind of crazy, man. Yo, I'm gonna have to do some grinding off camera because my bonds are getting bodied, bro. Like, also I'm like behind in levels. Like, these grunts have like level 40 mons. What the hell is that on the right? Okay. Oh, okay. Let me think real quick. So I gotta push this up. Then I gotta push this up. Then I gotta push this to the right. Then I gotta push this up. I messed it up. Wait, if I leave, will I... Ooh, new encounter. That is good. That is good. This is my first encounter in this seafloor cavern. I'm 99% sure. 90,000% sure. Trapinch. Confusion. Well, it became confused. It is confused. It hurts itself in confusion. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not. Also, I messed this up, so now when I exit, I'm gonna get thrown back all the way at the start of the cave. So, what is gonna be my next plan of action? Probably flipping the frick out. Alright, never mind. I was placed right here. Let's go. Alright, so I actually gotta do this. No, I don't. What the hell am I... Okay, no. Alright, I gotta do this. Then I gotta do this. Then I gotta do... No. What the... Am I like... Do I have a mental disability? What am I supposed to do here? let's retry that, and let me think for a second. So I gotta push that middle boulder to the side, but I can't, so I gotta push it up first, and then I gotta push up, then I gotta push the 2 boulders beside it to the side, then the 2 boulders above it to the front, and then I gotta push it to the side. So to push these 2 to the side, I gotta make sure that this one I'm staring at and the one on the right are not moved. And I gotta get into this gap. Oh my god. Is this like... Alright, I got it. Jesus, this is like crazy. Bro, as a kid, I would not have figured that out, bro. That took me like a solid minute of thinking, bro. Just locking in and thinking. Yeah, a thing that I don't have to often do. Well, actually I do. Here's Kyogre. Foo, so it was you after all. Foo, Archie, I'm gonna body you. Hopefully. What the hell did it just use? I got scared. That was a crazy animation. Try not to speed up here because, like, speeding up, he's using a crook cover, so I'm gonna speed up because he's stalling me out. Bro. Alright, there we go. Iron defense. And that does sharply raises defense. Does that plus do defense, or... You know what, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna learn it. But wait, that's actually kind of useless. That's gonna be only useful against like ground types. I mean, I might as well use it now. It's going for protects. Yeah, let's max my iron defense. Yeah, well, see, the thing is, like, that's good against like earthquake or any ground type move. But against every other single weakness that this mon has, it's not gonna be useful at all. So, like, imagine this Nidoqueen just earthquakes me. Alright. Let's see the red orb shine and the Kyogre get angry. Kyogre. Kogre. And it just flew off. Wow. I didn't do anything. Where did Kyogre go? What is it? Is it raining heavily? You're in danger. That's just not possible. Hold your position and monitor it. Why did Kyogre disappear? What have you wrought? What will happen to the world if this downpour continues for eternity? Vanitas. They're freaking out. Did I make a horrible mistake? I only wanted... You understand now? Yo, bro, both of you are stupid idiots, but thank you a lot because now I'm gonna be able to get some legendaries. Now I'm... Oh, Vanitas. What is happening? I'm going to Sotopolis. Yeah, like, you gotta go to Sotopolis now, so I'm gonna head there. and this has been a 45-minute episode so far. So yeah, I kind of overspent my time here. Actually, is Sotopolis even close? It is back. Wait, I can fly there. No, I can't. No, I cannot. I gotta swim up. So let's do that. Let's pop a max repel. This is gonna be a much longer episode than usual. I did not plan for it to be this long, but it just is. Let's just get to Sotopolis and I'll end it there, guys, because I mean, there's gonna be a bunch of stuff happening next episode, and perhaps finally I'm gonna be able to get one of the legendary mons. Where the hell do I get in here? Am I even at Sotopolis? Yeah, I'm swimming around it. Where do I land, guys? Hello? Wait, I can't get on it? Then what the hell am I supposed to do? What? So what am I supposed to do? Guys, please help me. What do I do? No, but like, let's take a second here to like appreciate this. How the hell do I get in here? Do I gotta like swim under? I'm gonna, nah, let's not do it. Oh my god, and I encountered a freaking trainer. Hunter. Dude, this is not the time for trainers. Alright, well, I dived on accident, but I guess I need to do it anyway. Alright. Oh, there's an entrance here. Oh, there we go. We got Groudon and Kyogre fighting here. Well, I wanted to save this for the next episode, but apparently, yeah. Here we have it. Kyogre and Groudon battling it out. In my opinion, this fight does not look even close. In my opinion, Groudon just gets bodied by the Kyogre, but I mean, yeah, whatever. Well, the Rayquaza didn't fly down yet, so let's save and end off this long episode that has turned into an episode that's been a bit too long. So yeah, it is 48 minutes, so it's probably gonna be like 50. So anyways, thank you all for watching. If you made it through to the end, thank you a lot. Like the video, please. Comment anything. Just comment, please. Comment something. I want someone to comment. All right. Subscribe if you want some more epic freaking content. You know, next episode gonna be getting a legendary. Gonna be battling the gym, and then I'm gonna be the champion. Well, probably not next episode. All of that, but some of that. What the hell did I just press? Anyways, enough yapping. That is all, and goodbye.